The substitute hadn't even finished writing her name before a paper ball bounced off her head, and the whole class laughed, and I was the only one who didn't, because she was my mom. She'd made me promise that morning to treat her like any other sub. Nobody at school knew she was my mom, and she wanted to keep it that way, because she'd only started subbing a few weeks ago, and she didn't want me dragged into it. So I sat in the third row with my mouth shut, while her hand shook so bad, she knocked the chalk under the desk. "Just go home, lady," somebody yelled from the back. She picked it up, finished writing her name real slow, Mrs. Pruitt, and dropped it again. I made myself sit there and watch, because I'd promised to stay out of it. A kid named Bryce wadded up his worksheet and chucked it at the trash can behind her head on purpose, missing, and everybody clapped like he'd scored. "She smells like cough drops," one of the girls in front of me said, not even trying to be quiet. "Please open your books to page 40, my mom said, but it came out so soft that nobody moved. "Page 40, a boy copied her in a high squeaky voice, and I knew the shake in her voice was because she was about to cry. I had my hands jammed under my legs, and they were shaking now too. She gripped the edge of the desk and checked the clock. 43 minutes left. I didn't know how I was going to sit there for 43 more minutes. Bryce stood up. "I need a tissue," he said, and walked to the front, grabbed the box off her desk, and dumped the whole thing on the floor. My mom got down on her knees and started picking the tissues up one by one while the whole class laughed, and that was it. I was on my feet before I decided to be. "Knock it off, Bryce. She didn't do anything to you." The room went quiet so fast I could hear the clock ticking. "What did you just say?" he asked. I said it again, slower. "Sit down and leave her alone." Bryce stood there for a second, then sort of laughed. "Whatever," he said, and dropped back into his seat. "It's not even funny anymore," somebody muttered in the back. I got down on the floor and started gathering the tissues, and a girl named Hannah crouched down and helped me without a word. My mom watched us fit the box back together, then turned to the board and wrote page 40 again, and this time, her hand didn't shake. She taught the whole lesson straight through, and nobody touched her again. When the bell rang, she said, "Thank you, class," but she was looking right at me. I never told a single person she was my mom. I just let her be Mrs. Pruitt.